always tell me to slow down. And the angels. Hold on, you guys. Let me get this tripod right here. Okay. All right, you guys. I'm going to ring this bell 3 times, 3 times. All right, you guys, let's get into this. We are in a serious housing crisis, okay? Nobody is talking about this. I don't know why. I don't see anybody on any major news channel talking about the housing crisis, okay? People's rent, if you're renting, your rent is going up. After a year in a lot of states, the rent will go up, okay? The rent, okay, they can go up on your rent after a year, wherever you reside. They can go after the year, and you need to read, because every state is different, okay? But I noticed that we're in a housing crisis. I was at the gas station yesterday, and I seen 2 women in their car. Then I went somewhere else, and there was also 2 women in their car. Okay, they're sleeping in their car, and I started talking to the one lady at the gas station. Okay, I just started talking to her, and she was telling me what was going on with her and her friend. Okay, they are on disability. Okay, they get disability from the state that I'm in right now, and it's not enough for them to afford a 1-bedroom or a efficiency. Okay, so they're living in a car. Okay, a lot of people are doing this, you guys. Okay, so I just started talking to her, and just praying with her, and we sat there for a good 20 minutes and just talked, you guys. And they live off of SSDI or SSI. It's not enough. Okay, we're seeing this a lot now. There's people in the elderly communities, people like that have disabilities. They can't survive. Okay, they cannot survive. And I asked myself, what is going on? Okay. Also with the housing, my last place that I reside, you guys, my landlord went up. I think it was like $300 something dollars. Okay, and I was like, I'm not paying that. Not for what the square feet. I'm not paying for that. And it's not worth it. Period. Point blank. Okay, so I was like, I was already looking for land before this. Okay, but somebody outbid me on the land, so they got the land. So I'm still in the process of looking for land, but or somewhere that there's land on the property. Okay, this is another issue I'm having. Okay, because some of the land is not fertile land. Okay, where you can't grow. Okay, this is where I'm at. And some is, but the prices are extremely high. The market for land is very high. Okay, this is why I say do not sell your land. If you have land, do not sell it. Okay, for nothing. I'm telling you, there's going to be a point where it's not going to be. You're not going to be able to even buy land. Okay, this is why you see celebrities, Bill Gates, all these people buying up land. Okay, because they already know what's going to happen. Okay, they know. Okay, they know. Now let's talk about this housing crisis. So everybody's rents are going up. Okay, The middle class is what keeps the economy going. Okay, the middle class. Okay, a lot of people think it's the rich people. Okay, it's not the rich people that keep the economy going. It's actually the middle class that keeps the economy going. Okay, think of it like a machine, right? And you need that one piece to keep that machine running, right? But once you take that one piece out, the machine completely stops. Okay. So what I'm seeing is the middle class is being chipped away at. Okay. Chipped away at slowly. Okay. Slowly. So wherever you move to, a lot of people were even moving during the COVID. Okay. I did not know that. Okay. My mother was telling me people were moving during the COVID. And I was like, I didn't know that. Okay. Because they couldn't work. Okay. This has been going on even before the COVID. Okay. But it got worse during the COVID. And I don't even want to talk about that because that's a whole other story right there. And then, even now, but you don't see nobody talking about the housing crisis. So there's no, I think it's called CAPS, and there's something else it's called, where after you reside in a rental property, I'm talking about rental, okay? I'm not, even people that have homes, their mortgage rates, if they haven't refinanced, are going up, okay? Yes, people that have houses that are paying mortgage, the interest rates are going up. Okay, yeah, this is crazy out here. Now, a lot of us are affected. Okay, I have been affected. Okay, where I was at, I was like, I'm not paying that money for this little bit of space. No, I'm not doing that. Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm not. Okay, it was a really small 2-bedroom apartment. Okay, and I was like, is this even legal for him to go up this much money? What's happening is the landlords can go up as much as they want. Okay. I forget the name of it. Let me see if I can Google the name of this. I'm sorry, you guys. I should have looked this up before. It's called, I think it's, hold on. Okay, the housing market of 2023. Okay, some people are talking about this. Sorry, you guys. If you go on US Today, 23 hours ago, they were talking about this. Realtor.com is talking about this. Is the housing market going to crash? What experts are saying. Now, this is interesting that I'm saying this because is the housing market going to crash? I have to go back. I have did past videos on this. Okay. And normally, I think it was 2008 or 2008 or 2005. It was one of those, you guys. I think it was 2008. I think Bill Clinton was in office when we had the housing crisis. And then we had, even before that, was the Great Depression. Okay. But the problem is the banks build out a lot of these mortgage companies to keep them afloat. Okay, the banks. But now I don't see the banks bailing people out. Okay, I don't know. Okay, but we are definitely in now somebody put this on. Most experts do not expect a housing market crash in 2023. So these people are experts. I'm not an expert on this, okay? I'm just telling you what I'm seeing in the spiritual spiritual and metaphysical. Okay. Since many homeowners have built up significant equity in their homes, the issue is primary. The primary is affordable crisis. High interest rates and inflation home values have made purchasing a home challenging for first time home buyers. So this is a challenge, and you have to don't go just buy a house. They have home buyer classes, okay? If you want to be a first time home buyer, okay? Because there's people, I have a friend that went out and just bought I think a condo, and he had two choices, okay? A condo or a fixer upper, a house. And he regrets not getting that fixer upper, okay? It wasn't a lot to fix up. But he could have done it, he said. Okay, he regrets that. Okay, because he didn't know much about the housing market. Okay, and he already signed that contract. Um, so learn about the housing market. Okay, learn about it, study it. Okay, what is happening is um, people that like get Section 8 vouchers, HUD housing. They're chipping away funds, okay, funds, okay, and there's not enough housing, okay, so they might give you a voucher, but there's no housing, okay. This is what's happening. So people are losing their housing voucher. This is Section 8, okay, they're losing their voucher because there's no housing, because what's happening is people are not moving, okay, they're staying where they're at, okay? Because you have to pay security deposit, you got to pay first month's rent, and some people are making you pay last month's rent, okay? And all this is based on your credit, okay? Your credit score, okay? So this is what we're seeing out here, okay? And then I know some people that it also says, I know some people that what else? Because I was talking to a friend of mine, and she had the voucher. She lost the voucher. She couldn't find housing, you guys, okay? Um, because there's no housing, okay? So if you get a Section 8 voucher or and you try to find housing in that area, it's hard because there's no housing. So people are losing their voucher, okay? And the government is they're aware of this issue, okay? And it's not being addressed, okay? And I don't know who the person is ahead of housing, okay? I don't know, okay? Also with the HUD housing, a lot of people are on waiting lists, 2, 3, 4, 5 year waiting lists, okay, to even get in HUD housing. And this is, some of the people are elderly people. Some of these people are people with disabilities, okay? They're on a waiting list, okay? Wait-in list, okay? So I just seen this. Now it's saying that May is a good time to buy a house, but you just got to look at where you're at, okay? Where you're at financially, where you're positioned at locationally, okay? Um, the thing that really is interesting is there's no caps. And I asked myself, why isn't there no caps? So say your lease is up, okay, and your landlord decides, okay, everybody in the area has went up on the rent. So they, like my area, for instance, it went up $300. Okay. And I'm like, I'm not paying that. Okay. I'm not, especially for the square feet. It's not worth it. Okay. It's not worth it. Okay. So you have to ask yourself that. Okay. And then you have to ask yourself if it's even affordable. Okay. If it's even affordable. Okay. Because $300 to go up on your rent will affect you. Because if you think about it, that $300 that you were not paying towards that rent, you could use that for food, gas, different things. Okay. So you have to ask yourself, what is affordable for you? What is realistic for you? Okay. What is realistic for you and what is affordable? Now, I want to talk about something that I have been seeing, okay? And I have friends that from all walks of life, okay? And I have all different kind of discussions from all walks of life, okay? And I've been seeing a lot of people, okay? A lot of people are starting to buy RVs, pop-ups, okay? RVs, pop-ups. Yes, RVs and pop-ups, okay? The problem with the RVs and pop-ups is finding somewhere to park them, and they also charge you. Okay, they also charge you um, to park the RVs and the pop-ups. Okay, you guys can get a pop-up out here. I mean, if you're out here really struggling, there's pop-ups you can buy, probably for like I seen some for like 2,000. Um, some for like, I mean, that have the sink. A lot of these pop-ups don't have like bathrooms. Okay, some do. It depends on, and the value of those pop-ups will go up. So they'll be like 3,000, 4,000, $5,000. But it's a good investment, to be honest, because if you do get a pop-up, the only thing you have to worry about, um I mean, you would have to put a shower or a toilet in there. Okay, something. Okay. And they have like portable toilets. And then they have the compost. Because I go camping. Okay, so I know about this stuff. I don't know a lot, but I know some. Okay. So there's pop-ups, there's RVs. Now with the RVs, you got to look at the interest rate of the RVs. Okay. Um, because it's like kind of like you either go finance or you go lease. Okay. So you have those options there. But do your research, you guys. This is what Google's here for. Okay. They have YouTube videos on this. DUIs on how, like, if you want to, like, work on your pop-up or work on an RV, or if you want to even get a RV, or if you want to buy a pop-up. Now I know Marketplace is a good place. But make sure it's not scams. There's a lot of scammers out here now. Okay, a lot of scammers on Marketplace. Um, but if you want to go that route, now if you want to go the housing route, you got to look at, and people are relocating because of the housing market. You guys, I've seen tags from Texas. I have seen tags from California. I have seen tags from New York. I mean, from a lot of places. I have a friend. My friend's son is a scientist in California. Okay, he works with those robots, those AIs. Okay, and he can't really talk a lot about his work. Okay, but he was saying, and he's a scientist, you guys, a scientist. Okay, a scientist. Yes, a scientist. Um, and they can't really talk that much about what they're doing as far as the AIs, or like the bio and stuff like that. Okay, but he's a scientist. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, angels. He's a scientist and he's leaving California. He got a contract. And it's my friend's son. Okay. And he said that he's seen so many homeless people in California and he never seen this before. Never in his life. Okay. He was from Canada. Okay. And he never seen this many homeless people in California. Okay. He says every time he goes out, there's homeless people everywhere in California. Okay. Yes, California. And this is everywhere. This is not just California. Okay. This is everywhere. Okay. So there's people living in their cars. There's people living in RVs, pop ups. People are downsizing. Okay. I know some people that have downsized. Um, they have had like a house and they downsized to like a townhouse or apartment. Um, and then I had people that live in HOA communities. Um, oh, and the houses in California, he was like where the area he's at, they're going for $1 million. Okay, so that tells you right there, there's a problem. Okay, a serious problem. So when you chip away at the middle class is what keeps the economy floating. So we're definitely, for entertainment purposes, we're definitely in a recession. Okay, now are we in a Great Depression? Yes, I feel that way. Okay. I feel like it's like we're staying afloat. Like everybody's just floating, okay? Um and the thing about it is we're electing people in office and they're not addressing these really, they're not addressing what is the real issues here, okay? There's a housing crisis, there's a gas crisis. Okay, the gas prices are ridiculous. Um and what else is there? A food crisis. Okay, the food is so expensive. Okay, yes, the food. Now, the kids are going to be getting out of school. They're going to be home most of the day. Okay, um, so the kids eat. Okay, they have to eat. Normally, when they're in school, they get breakfast and lunch. Okay, they eat dinner at home. Okay, now they're going to have to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner at home. Okay, but we're definitely in a housing crisis. Okay. Now I'm not um I don't know much about the housing market, but I know we are in a housing crisis. Okay. I see a lot of people sleeping in their cars. Now I spoke to the woman yesterday. What was really interesting was she was telling me, okay, she was telling me that Walmart, okay, Walmart, you know how they have the security around Walmart? They will not allow you to sleep at Walmart anymore. Okay. They will not allow that. Okay. Um, I think it's certain Walmarts in certain areas. Okay. Um, so that was interesting. Um, that's why I said sometimes you gotta listen to people because you learn a lot from people. But yeah, she said Walmart. So I was shocked. And she said that I think it was like a Wawa's or something. um that they were allowing people to like stay in their cars and sleep there. Okay. And you gotta imagine it's kind of like scary because these are women. Okay. I see nothing but women yesterday. Okay. um but it was interesting, the conversations. So anyways, so my thing is, if you are at a place where you can afford and stay there. Okay. Now, if you're somewhere where you cannot afford and the rent has went up, you need to look at your options. Location. Okay. Location, location, location. Okay. Location. If you need to relocate, relocate. Look at the crime rate. Look at the jobs. Okay. The pay. Look at all that. Okay. The taxes. Okay, some states have 7%, some states have 8%. Okay, it all depends on where you're at. Okay, every state is different. Okay, so look at all this. Okay, Also look at if the state has a cap. I think it's called cap and it's called something else, but I can't remember the name. If anybody knows, comment below, okay? Because what I'm seeing is a lot of landlords do not have there's no cap. So after that, they cannot go up on your rent if you are in that year lease. But once that year lease is up, they can up your rent. Okay. And they are up in their rent because they're following the housing market. Okay. They're following the housing market. So they can go up on your rent $500, $600, $700. Yes, I'm telling you, $300. It happened to me. Okay. $200, they can do that. Okay. That's if you're renting. Okay. Now, if you're refinancing, it all depends on your credit. Okay. A lot of stuff depends on your credit out here. Okay. Your credit is like a lifeline out here. Seriously. It's a lifeline. If your credit is all jacked up, it's like even jobs are checking credit. Jobs, you guys. Jobs. They're checking credit and they're checking your driver record. Okay. If you've been in any accidents, they're checking it. Okay. So just be mindful of that. And it's interesting that I see this because this is sad. This really is sad. And there's so many people in need out here. Let me see. I got time. 11:11, you guys. I got time because I have a read at 11:30. I have a read to do 11:30. You guys, I'm open for reads if you guys need a read done. I have my email address. Just send me an email. And Margaret, where are you, Margaret? I'm going to call you today, okay? I have your box. I'm putting everything together in a box for you, okay? To send to you. I did not forget about you, sweetheart. You are still on my mind, and I'm still praying for you, Margaret, okay? She knows who she is, okay? So I'm going to let you guys go. Remember, location, price, what is affordable for you and your family, okay? Think about it. And also, a wise woman said to me, it's not what you want, but what you need. It's not what you want, it's what you need, okay? An old Jamaican woman with a lot of knowledge and a lot of wisdom. She said to me, she said, it's not what you want, darling, it's what you need, okay? It's not what you want, it's what you need, okay? Because you can't, people are buying jewelry, people are buying clothes, shoes. I mean, $300 shoes, you guys, okay? And they're not saving. A lot of people don't even have a savings account or have a savings account and can't even save money. Now, some people can't save money because they're just not bringing enough income in and there's too much coming out, okay? And then there's some people that have savings and they need to have this in school. Think about it. Why don't they have these kind of classes? They have economics, they have budgeting, but they don't go deep in, they don't go deep into this, and they need to, okay? Especially in the inner city schools, okay? They need to talk about budgeting, finances, economics. There's a guy, you guys, I want to do a video on. Oh my goodness, he has so much knowledge and he really goes in on this. He wrote a book. Let me see if I can find his book. Hold on. I have it on my Amazon wish list. He's a professor. You guys, I'm telling you, I don't even know why people don't even talk about this man as much as they should be. This man has so much knowledge and he's dropping nothing but gems, true gems. They have blocked him from, and he don't even want to go on a lot of news outlets because they change his story around, okay? They don't speak his truth. They manipulate the truth, okay? So what you're seeing is a lot of people on the news, even the news as we know it today, will change. Okay. But let me find, let me go to my list. And he talks about this. I mean, this man really talks about the housing. I mean, he talks about everything. This man is so, you guys, I'm going to do a read on him, okay? A read on him. Hold on, guys. It's loading. This is a book, like a must buy book. Seriously. I'm getting there, you guys. I'm getting to, I can't think of his name, but I'm going to find his book. I don't think it's sold out right now. Okay. Thomas Sowell. Um, Thomas. His last name is Sowell. He wrote a book, you guys. It was so profound. Okay. I came across him down on my feeds, and I just started watching some of his videos, and I was like, wow, the stuff he's talking about. He's been awoke, he's been aware for so long. Okay. Um, and they don't want him to get his information out. Okay. It's very weird. But he talks, this book is called Black Rednecks and White Liberals. Okay. A must buy book, you guys. Okay. I'm going to show you what the book looks like. I put it on my wish list, like honestly, right here. Black Rednecks and White Liberals. Okay. Um, his name, oh my gosh, this man is, he's a professor, I think, at Stanford, or Thomas Sawyer. I'm gonna do a read on him. Also the 48 Laws of Power. Okay. This is another good book. Okay. And then also economics, facts. This one is also by Thomas Sawyer. And I will put all three of these books, okay, you guys, all three of them. Okay, must read books. They're on my wish list. Okay. He talks about the foundation of the economy. He's really knowledgeable. Really smart man, you guys. Well, I will put these books up. Okay, I will put them up. I'm screenshotting right now. Um, and he talks about um, how we are conditioned, um, and how we're taught the wrong way about financial. Okay, and how we perceive the financial world. Okay. Um, it's very powerful. Okay. But I'm going to end this, you guys. And I will put these books up. They are must buy books. Like, seriously. This just talks about how we see um, the victim mentality. Okay. The victim mentality of a lot of people. Okay. The victim mentality. Okay. Black rednecks and white liberals. Okay, the victim mentality a lot of us um, are born into. Okay, this is deep. Okay, this is very deep. I'm going to put all three of these books up, okay? Must read books. They even have them where if you don't want to read them, you can just listen to the book, okay? And I will do a video on time. This man is a genius, like seriously. I'm surprised people do not talk about him as much as they need to, okay? Because this man has a lot of knowledge. He's dropping a lot of gems out here. And this book right here explains a lot of what is going on, what has been going on for thousands of years, okay? Even past that, okay? Um, so I will put these books up, okay? I will put them up, you guys, okay? All right, you guys, love and light, you guys. Thank you for joining me. Ashe, ashe. You guys have a beautiful day, you guys. All right, love and light. Love and light, my beautiful souls. Bye.